Now that China has virtually refused to vacate Indian territory in eastern Ladakh, what steps, what options India is left with? There are multiple options, as the Chief of Defence Staff has also indicated that military option is one of the options. That is something serious. But diplomatically, there are at least four options which are available to India, and India is likely to exercise all these four options. What are those four options? I'm going to just tell you this. This is a very short video. Kindly watch it till the end. Particularly for UPSC Civil Services aspirants, it will be useful. I am Rajiv Sharma, folks. Number one, now that India has become the chair of the World Health Organization, India is going to make Taiwan a member of WHO. Taiwan was earlier a member of WHO, but at behest of China, on pressure of China, Taiwan has been kicked out from WHO. Now that India is the WHO chair, India will be enrolling Taiwan as member. While India steps up its bilateral relations with Taiwan, not covertly, but openly. Step number two, India is considering to sell BrahMos missiles to Indonesia. If that happens, that will be a game changer, completely game changer. And as we know that many other countries have been asking, pressing India for sale of BrahMos missile, including Vietnam, for example. And India has refrained from doing that. Now, why Indonesia? Because the defense minister of Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto, he was recently on a very significant visit to India. He visited India for 3 days from 26 July to 28 July. And by the way, incidentally, before his India visit, the Indonesian Navy held a 4-day exercise which began on 21st of July. Now, during those exercises, friends, 24 warships and 2,000 personnel participated, and these exercises were focused on amphibious warfare simulations, some of which took place in the waters north of the Natuna Islands, which are claimed by China. So that is the significance of those exercises. And immediately after the exercises were over, the Indonesian defense minister came to India for 3 days visit and held talks with his Indian counterpart, Rajnath Singh. Now, it is understood that during this talk, the Indonesian defense minister asked Rajnath Singh once again that India should sell BrahMos to Indonesia. Step number 3, India is considering to play a more proactive role in South China Sea. This is important. This is again not a normal thing, because India has normally stayed quiet on South China Sea issue. The latest statement from India came indirectly through the Philippine Defense Minister, Delfin Lorenzana, who in the first week of July, while he was addressing an online forum, he had stated that India has expressed its intent to carry out navigation activities in the South China Sea. Now, India's assessment is that supporting the position of the United States and Southeast Asian nations in the South China Sea dispute, India may garner further support on its standoff with China. So, wait and watch for this development, friends. South China Sea, that will be again a game changer, because not only that, now once India starts making statements, issuing statements on South China Sea openly and pleading the cause of Southeast Asian nations, powers, which that will be extremely significant in the sense that India would be indicating that the kid gloves are off as far as China is concerned. Now, fourth and last point. Now, the last point relates to an economic policy which India is going to unveil sooner than later. First of all, India is going to make it compulsory for all e-commerce platforms, outfits, organizations to state clearly whether the products they are selling are manufactured in India or not. Now, this is important. See, this is again a China-centric move, because India wants to discourage sale and usage of Chinese goods in India to the extent possible. Now, we know that former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda has cautioned against this move. Well, there may be a pragmatic reason also behind it. Deve Gowda is not wrong, but at the same time, the government's approach in minimizing sale of Chinese goods in India is also a right approach. Because ultimately the objective will be to not only minimize but to make it as minimal possible as as can be achieved. Now, India has already directed the state-owned telecom companies like BSNL and MTNL to avoid using Chinese equipment to upgrade their 4G networks. Now, this is again, this is a huge loss to China, because their Huawei company, their telecom giant, was looking for 5G bids. Now that seems to be out of the window. So friends, I hope let me stop here. Let me conclude this video here. I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel Rajiv Kishkinda. Thank you.